What's going on? It's Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, and happy Freak Off Friday. I know for some of you it is Saturday. There's nobody here right now, but I'm sure we may get a few. It is kind of late in other parts of the United States and the world. Before we get started on anything, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And if I forgot to mention, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. 5 people. Hey, Mia Love, what's going on? How are you? Happy Freak Off Friday to you, Mellow Yellow, in the house. Oh shit. What's happening, y'all? How you doing? 8 heads in here and only 3 reciprocating. 11 heads. Make sure to lick that like button. If you got to get out there you go. One got to lick in here. Eliel, what's happening? I'm good, Miss Love. I am well. Thank you very much. Well, in a few minutes, if you're not familiar with how this kind of goes, I like to consort with y'all and see what's going on with y'all. Gwen Love, hello. Uh, Valdez Pratt, good evening. So in a moment, the way I usually do this, you can get a card pulled, okay? And all you say is, hey, I want a card, and then I see whatever the universe wants, the spirit wants to say to you. There is the option of asking a specific question if you choose to super chat. And usually super chatters are obviously bumped up in the line because they're super chatters. 11 heads, I gotta repeat this again. 11 heads, only 6 lick that like button. Get to licking the like button. What's up, Sagittarius Queen? How you doing? So, yeah, you can ask a specific question with the super chat. I thought for this time, though, because I know once a lot of times it seems to be when we get rolling, the super chatters show up in full effect, which I am very grateful for, very thankful for. But the people who just wanted to get a card pulled, a lot of times they don't get it's hard to get to them, you know what I mean, because it just starts adding up. So in a minute, what I will do is take maybe about 10 minutes to just do some card pulls, and then we'll get on with the festivities. If you want a specific question answered by yours truly, yeah, Bota, the boot as well. Beauty and the soul, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So 8 heads in here, 11 heads. 8, lick that like button. Come on, y'all. Get the you know what I'm saying? Just lick it takes 0.5 seconds. 0.5 seconds. It means so much to me. It really does. All right. Don't be unreciprocating, So, shuffling away here. I know I was just messing with you, Sagittarius Queen. Y'all getting ready for the holidays. How many of y'all are traveling for the holidays this year? Michelle Borth. There she is. How you doing? I know, Sagittarius Queen. What y'all got planned for the holidays? Don't be shy. Shit. I pulled out 3 decks today, just in case, depending on how much. 13 heads in here, 14 heads, 9 licky on the likey, okay? I am well, thank you, Miss Boy. Beauty and the soul, just hanging out with the family, huh? And you know what? That's what's up. That is what is up. So we have the Spanish deck here for y'all. My worn out ass Spanish deck. I need to go get a new Spanish deck. As you see, through the years of use, yeah, this shit like once just it's getting flimsy as hell, but it still works good. All right, let me see here. The Healing Moon Goddess, absolutely. Hey, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Be anywhere else, but you're choosing to be here. I like it. All right, 14 heads in here. 11 have become professional lickies of the like button. All right, let's get the other 3 or so, up to speed. Okay, so Yeah, right. So, okay, let me just shuffle them up on. And tomorrow, actually, for some of y'all, it is tomorrow already. It is the 21st. Over here, still the 20th for a little bit longer. And special announcements here. We're going to have tomorrow, I'm dropping the link on the site. So you can go if you want to see about these New Year's readings. We got some special treats lined up. Okay. Even little special package treats and stuff like that for you guys. It makes a good gift. Okay. You can't stuff a stocking with it, but you know what? Hey, the gift of discernment, clarity, whatever. Consider that also for those of your loved ones who are with this type of shit, who aren't going to tell you that you're going to hell for listening to a guy who divines cards and more. Okay, so without further ado, let's open this up. I'm ready to get a little bit started here. Okay, so if you would like a card pull, once again, I will repeat myself. If you want a card pull, I will pull a card for you, let you know whatever spirits wants to, whatever your spirit actually, because your spirit's involved in this too, whatever your spirit wants you to know, or whatever the message is, whatever, we could do it that way. If you want to ask a specific question, you could super chat any amount, and I will gladly. Gwyn Love, got you. Now, I have to add this too, and if y'all are familiar with how this goes, I will answer, like for example, I'm doing Gwyn Love. She shot up in there first. I'm first, okay? And as soon as I get done, I'm gonna look at the bottom of the comments, so that way I'm not wasting time scrolling back and stuff. So I know sometimes it can get a little frustrating and stuff like that, but you know, that's the best way that I can do it, you know. Okay, so just be a little patient and I will get to you. All right, I see you, beauty in the soul. All right, so for Gwyn Love, what needs to come through for Gwyn Love? Gwyn Love, Gwyn Love, pretty Ruby. Gwyn Love, Gwyn Love. How you doing, pretty Ruby? All right, Gwyn Love, what do we have for Gwyn Love? All right, what's up? An interesting card, one that often comes up, seems to be a lot. Hey, Deacon Dre. I didn't see you up in here there, Conjure Boy Dre. Thank you. I will get to you in about 10 minutes. I'm doing just a little something different. I'm just going to do some quick card pulls and then on to the super chatters. And of course, I'll still do card pulls after. Okay, 6 of Hearts, Mrs. Love. Okay. You know, I'm seeing, I think if you may have remembered what this card is, okay? But this is talking about, hey, no harm, no foul, Deacon Cook. This whole thing about forgiveness and stuff, okay? I don't know if there's somebody or a situation with somebody. Could have happened a while ago, could have happened even recently, could have been a collection of different things, okay? Your spirit here is just gently nudging you. You know what? And you see this is not reversed. More of the hearts are upright than are not, okay? So this is a very important time for you, dealing with your emotional and energetic freedom concerning certain particular circumstances, okay? They keep telling me in this ear right here something about yourself, forgiving yourself or something like that. But I get a very, very positive feeling from this card. And I kind of have a feeling you may have even been working on that already. So if that is the case, let that be an encouragement to keep on going, okay? So that is your card. Shoot up somebody else. I see Deacon Cook. I told him, okay. Okay, don't worry, Deacon Cook. I'm about to get to you in just a second, okay? If not, I don't see no other, anybody else want a card here, then, you know. I will get to Mr. Cook then. Y'all, okay, Phoenix Fire. All right, Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire. Shit. It's the moment here. Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire. What needs to come through for Phoenix Fire? What needs to come through for Phoenix Fire? What needs to come through for Phoenix Fire? All right, what needs to come through for Phoenix Fire? One more time. What needs to come through for Phoenix Fire? All right. Phoenix Fire, come on down. Interesting. Okay, Phoenix Fire. I'm not sure exactly what the fuck this means. Okay. I mean, I'm going to tell you what is coming through, but as far as how it relates to you, I'm not quite sure how. Whatever. It's not my job, though. My job is just to pass the message on. Okay. So I feel like there, in some ways, you need to say and express how you're feeling emotionally about somebody. And I do feel like it's something positive. Okay. Like, honestly, if I could just lack a long story here, I would say something about something almost like telling somebody that you love them. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. All right. I'm just passing the message on. But this is a card definitely of expression. Okay. And I do feel, obviously, because also it is not reversed, that it is, there's some positive emotions or something that needs to come through. Maybe somebody hasn't heard something from you in a long time, and they really just need to allow your spirit to just fill in that gap and bring that face or whoever it is up into the forefront of your consciousness, okay? I don't know why, just passing it along. All right. Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow. Yes, yes, yes. I will work. I will work. Sheila Snowden. How are you, Sheila? Phoenix Fire. You could be honest. Does that make any sense to you? I don't know. It might. Sometimes it doesn't make sense at the moment. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it rolls. All right. Mellow Yellow, Mellow Yellow, Mellow Yellow. What you got for Mellow Yellow? Hold tight. Mellow Yellow. You need to put an APB, or you need to be on the lookout, okay? There's a troublesome woman in your midst, all right? Now, I don't know if this is already kicking place or if this might happen to be something that, you know, forth very, very shortly, though. But I feel like this is something that you need to be aware of, okay? You know, and sometimes this troublemaking women can come in a disguise as a friend, okay? Or even a family member, okay? Plenty of people have been killed by their family members. I'm not saying you're going to get killed or anything, or get in a fight or anything, but what I am saying is there is a troublemaking woman in your midst. She could be a fire sign, okay, or have heavy fire sign in her chart, all right? But you definitely want to be careful about that, all right? You definitely want to be careful about that. Feed her with a long spoon, cut her off, whatever the case may be, okay? All right. Who next? Before we get to Mr. Cook, Beauty and the Soul. Beauty and the Soul. Remember, people, as soon as I get done telling somebody their card, I'm going straight to the bottom, okay? So Beauty and the Soul. So if you want to get in, all right, you're going to have to, like, when I'm done, be that first one to be like, hey, right here. Right here. All right, Beauty and the Soul. Beauty and the Soul. One more time. Beauty and the Soul. Beauty and the Soul. Beauty and the Soul. Beauty and the Soul. What needs to come through for Beauty and the Soul? Ashe. Beauty and the Soul. Beauty and the Soul. Listen, Beauty and the Soul. This is your card, okay? Now, what's coming through with this card is basically, I want to ask you a question. Where in your life right now do you feel like you're compromising yourself? Because I'm feeling that you are in some form of fashion. And I guess the reason why it's popping up is because it's actually starting to affect you. You only do that for so long. Now, when I say compromising yourself, this could be in a relationship. It could be doing a type of work that you are not that doesn't match with your values and you feel conflicted, okay? You know what I'm saying? Something to that effect, something to that nature. Also, they're telling me to tell you, and I don't know what it means, but you probably will, that basically you want to definitely also watch out about someone trying to use, you know, finances or anything to try and kind of manipulate you. Maybe for, I'm just giving examples, you know, so that way it comes out a little bit more clear, because sometimes it's just more sensations and I got to make sense of it. Um, you know, like somebody maybe did a solid for you, but now they're like dangling it over your head or something like that. Okay. But the first one, the first impression that I got was just, it's time to do a checkup from the inside. You know what I'm saying? As far as some of the things that you may be doing, or even maybe something that is right on the about to approach you. Might be an offer, it might be something like that. But they're telling me to tell you to stick to, you know, your values. Don't cross yourself, okay? Because a beauty and the soul divided cannot stand, okay? The healing moon goddess. The healing moon goddess. What is going on for the healing moon goddess? What does the healing moon goddess need? Healing moon goddess. The healing moon goddess. One more time. One more time. One more time. All right. Deacon Cook, thank you for your patience. I will be with you in just 1 second here. All right. Okay. Healing moon goddess. Okay. I don't know if this is, like I said, as far as time-wise right now, I'm not exactly sure. All right. But I feel like there's a change of heart coming about something. All right. Yes, I know. I got you. I got you. All right. There's a change of heart coming. I feel like already somewhat, I'm not sure if this change of heart has already started to occur. Okay. You may have experienced different little dips throughout your day at different times where it kind of feels like an emotional low. You know what I'm saying? An emotional low. All right. I would say that this feeling is kind of heavy at times, not all the time. I don't feel it at all the time, but I also feel in conjunction with that, there is coming a change of heart. Could be about your living situation, could be about something having to do with your business or job or whatever it is. Okay. But something, and I take it actually as a positive, even though this one is reversed. I do take it as a positive because I know, I have a feeling that you are also, you're an alchemist. Okay. So you could take lemons and make some orange juice with it. Okay. So that's your card there. I'm going to do one more card pull and then I'm going to get to Deacon Cook real quick. Thank you, Healing Moon. Okay, so I see Christine, Sagittarius Queen. Christine, Sagittarius Queen. Don't worry, I will get back to the card pulls. I don't know how many super chatters are on here or whatnot. Okay, so just one. Sagittarius Queen, Sagittarius Queen, Sagittarius Queen, Sagittarius Queen, Christine, Sagittarius Queen, Christine, Sagittarius Queen, Christine. All right. What do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? The Sagittarius Queen. You know, I feel the way this is coming through, it's actually more forecasted, okay? Because I'm going to tell you, one of the things that I know you've been searching for is emotional security, okay? That's been, especially majorly the last couple weeks or something, I really feel, whether that's in the confines of a relationship, whether it's in a living situation, could be in several different situations, you know what I mean? But you're going to actually have that opportunity. And I will say this, I don't know what's going to happen. Of course, it always depends on us and what we're going to do about it, you know, how we respond or react, you know what I'm saying? So you're actually going to get that shot. You're going to have some emotional security here. or you're going to actually feel that way. And emotional security really is an inside job. It's not based on anything outside of us, but whatever that is going to happen, you are going to get that opportunity. Okay. So basically, I also want to encourage you, all right, that I know things may be tough, things might seem bleak or whatnot, but they're not. Okay. You will get your opportunity. As well, I should say you'll get the opportunity to co-create that for yourself. Okay. Let me rephrase that. All right. So, Conjure Boy Dre, I like to call him Deacon Cook. Okay. He is a super chatter. You can ask a specific question now with super chat if you want. It doesn't matter what the amount is. I will answer your guys' questions. Super chatters are now getting bumped up. Does that make sense to you, Christine, Sagittarius Queen? I just passed on the message. I don't know. All right, general reading since you ain't shot me out. All right, let's see what needs to come through. Okay. All right, here we go. Deacon Cook. What we got cooking for Deacon Cook? All right, what's going on for Deacon Cook? Deacon Cook, tell you what, man. Send a fucking laser beam into this shit. Bah! All right, there you go. Ho, James S.J. Absolutely. All right. Oh, you did? Okay. Pretty Ruby. We'll get to you in just a second, okay? Come on, Deacon Cook. What you got? You know what? Yeah, I was going to switch these out, too. But, let me just do this one more time. Uno más tiempo. All right. Okay. Deacon Cook. What needs to come through for Deacon Cook? What needs to come through for Deacon Cook? General reading here for Deacon Cook. All right. Okay. Well, Deacon Cook, let me show you your cards, sir. Loretta Deeds, how are you? Good to see you. First up, we have a 6 of diamonds. Reversed. 10 of clubs. All right. And then we have a 9 of spades. Okay. Right, Birdie Garcia? Okay. All right. I'm going to start here at the end, actually, Mr. Cook. I feel there's an ending to something. I don't know if this... I feel like this is an ending to a job or something. All right? The strong feeling is going to be more so from your side. I don't know if you're quitting something, changing directions, zigging where you're supposed to... zigging where you once were zagging, something to that effect. Okay? But definitely there is an ending. I feel like there's also going to be an end to a personal relationship as you know it. Now, what I mean by that is maybe you were like this or even just somewhat cool, but now you're even going to be like feeding with a really long spoon. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely an ending, but an ending is actually a new beginning. So congrats to you on that. I'm going to tell you this. This right here, okay, I feel you're going to be also called to help somebody. You're going to be throwing somebody some type of a lifeline here. I don't know how, okay? It may be, financially something, hey, here's a couple dollars, or however much, all right? But another thing I feel right now that's going on with you, Deacon Cook, is you're kind of feeling imbalanced as far as like what is the most important thing to you right now also, okay? I think sometimes you think but it kind of goes like this, you know what I'm saying? And this card is talking about how you're actually moving into a time, I'm probably in it now, but this is not really the time to be frivolous. What I mean by frivolous is just fucking off your time and just, fucking around, okay? This is the time to really put your nose to, and I hate using this term, but nose to the grind, or however you say it. This is also a time, whatever you were really interested in, that you wanted to learn more about and expand your whole consciousness and knowledge on something, now is a perfect time to start doing that for yourself too, for several reasons, not just for what you're learning and what you're going to be able to apply, but I feel like it's going to have some type of domino effect on for you. Okay, so that's your general there, sir. Does that make any sense to you, Deacon Cook? Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I was showing that something like that, so I didn't see any card or anything like that. No. Hmm. Because, but look, I'm showing 40 something. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it's gonna get busy for you, Deacon Cook, and it's not gonna be the time to fuck around. I know you might kind of be tempted to do so, but it's not the time to fuck around. All right. Got you. Okay, Pretty Ruby. I do see your. It has to have come from you since you're saying that. For whatever reason, it's being funny style. James, I will get to you in just a second. Pretty Ruby, what is your question? If I may know. In the meantime and in between time, in the meantime, in between time, so we don't have dead air here. I think I might just get to the weight is irritating to me. Is irritating me. Okay. Pretty Ruby, what is your question? And thank you, by the way. The weight is irritating me is about the question. Yes, because I don't know. It did not show up, but I do believe you. If you could just retype it in, that'd be great. And the question ends, the weight is and the question ends, the weight is irritating. I'm having tech issues. It's like I have interference. Yeah, I'm seeing. What does my spirit posse want to tell me? I've been focused, but I'm like confused right now. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that's perfect. All right, that's cool. That's perfectly fine. We all have technical difficulties sometimes. I get it. Okay, so yes, I can see that. Pretty Ruby. All right. The weight is irritating. I got you. All right. Tell you what, Pretty Ruby, do me a favor. Can you do me a favor? Can you just take a deep breath? Just go ahead and ground yourself. Allow that relaxation to flow all through you. All right. So for Pretty Ruby, what you got for Pretty Ruby? You know what, Pretty Ruby, we're gonna switch it up. We're going Chinese on you. All right, using the Chinese deck for Pretty Ruby, Pretty Ruby, Pretty Ruby. All right. Pretty Ruby, Pretty Ruby, Pretty Ruby. Pretty Ruby, Pretty Ruby, Pretty Ruby. Pretty Ruby, Pretty Ruby, Pretty Ruby. Right on. Pretty Ruby, Pretty Ruby, Pretty Ruby. All right. Okay. Pretty Ruby. Your spirit posse has spoke. Okay. Just a moment here. Let me look at something here. Okay. Well, I could see, I'm going to show you your cards. So for some reason, this theme is also talking about partnerships or relationships or cooperation within some type of a relationship. It doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic relationship. Okay. But it's also talking about, like I said, cooperation and or partnerships too, as far as the numerical theme of all the cards. But we're going to get into the individual cards here. Okay. Now I'm gonna start with this one right here. This was an idea or a plan or something you had planned. Okay, you may still feel you have it planned right now, but I can tell you right now, looking just a little bit ahead based on your energy right now, you're going to change that. Okay. Now, I'm not saying you're going to necessarily cancel whatever it is that you're working on or something. There's some. I feel like this is more something that was you were trying to create or bring forth or something like that. Okay. But what I'm really getting from this is that there's going to be a change of plans, which is okay. You know what I mean? Okay, good. As long as you know what I'm talking about, because sometimes when I'm told what to say, I have no fucking clue. Okay, but it doesn't have to make sense to me and all you readers out there and people who are studying to be readers. Remember, a lot of times it don't need to make sense to you. As long as the dots connect between the ears of the person, that's really all that counts. Okay, but I feel like this is more a delay, not a denial. So what I'm saying is, it's not like you can't do this. For whatever reason, you're going to kind of pivot coming up. There may be other situations or whatever that come up, okay? Now, between you and the boyfriend here, all right, I do feel like there has been different situations at times where, you feel challenged. Maybe, I don't know, depending on which way it's going. Okay? I do feel like I said, for you anyways, I feel like sometimes you really be feeling defensive. You have your defenses up a lot of times. You may even snap on somebody because you're being over defensive. All right. I do see you kind of coming out of that though. So that's good news. That's good news. This is the 7 of clubs. I use regular playing cards. Yeah, but I do feel like you're going to come out of this though. This phase. What they're showing me is it's kind of turning around here, even though it's not reversed. You see, who is this? Mother Guiling. Okay, yeah, and it's funny you say a Pisces because the last card here is this. Okay. And this could very well be indicative of a water sign, okay? A relationship with a water sign. But you know what? What this is actually showing me too, whatever is going to happen, whatever the course of events is, I feel like you're being led also to a greater sensitivity of what the hell is going on inside you on an emotional level at any given moment, because a lot of us get so busy we don't check in with ourselves, and that can start a lot of fights, a lot of miscommunications, a lot of unnecessary bullshit. Okay, so that's something you don't need. Yeah, so that is your general, okay? But definitely, I feel like this is attached to a water sign, though. So keep up the good work also, all right? Because the way that's going to happen is there's going to be a bunch of different things that contribute to that one outcome. It's like the butterfly effect type of thing. Okay, James, I'm going to do more than give you a card pool, James. We're going to give you a general, a little mini general here. I appreciate it, Pretty Ruby. Thank you for your patience too, by the way. And I'm sorry for YouTube, acting like some tricks and not listing your shit, even though I do see it. Okay. Hey, PG, long time no see. What's going on, PG? James SJ. I'm taking it that means James St. James. Right on, James. Look at them numbers too. 2, 2, 2. Okay. So give me what needs to come through for Mr. James. What needs to come through for Mr. James? What needs to come through for Mr. James? One more time, one more time, one more time. What needs to come through for Mr. James? All right. Thank you for your patience too, Mr. James. All right. Okay. All right, Mr. James. Got you. Sharice, you are next. All right. Once again, before I get into Mr. James's mini general reading here, you can ask a specific question by Superchat. If you're just joining or had just joined not too long ago, you can, when I'm done, you can put your hand up and say, hey, I want a card, and I will gladly pull a card, and we'll see what comes through for you, okay? Mr. James, I'm not quite sure on the time frame, be honest with you on that, as far as whether this is more current or this is about to come forth or come towards you. All right. I definitely do see, I gotta go with this one. Okay, hold on, let me look at this. Yeah, okay, James, first of all, it's obvious from what I'm getting here that you want to move forward with something. Matter of fact, you might almost have all the ducks in a row, but there's some unfinished business. And that unfinished business, in some form or fashion, whether known or unknown, is kind of stalling the process or hindering the process, making it a little bit more complicated or whatnot. There's some loose ends that need to be taken care of. Okay, now, I got to tell you this. This kind of concerns me. Okay, this represents, okay, whatever maybe, let's say, your financial situation was. It could be either financial or it could be dealing with how you feel about yourself too. Okay, a combination of both. All right, because they often go hand in hand, you know. So what I'm seeing here, and this is the part I was talking about, I don't know if this is actually current right now or if this is something that is more probable to happen, although it's not set in stone, so we don't have to necessarily go through this, okay? But I see kind of like a dip, okay? 10 represents going to another level of something. The same thing, but just another intensity of it. And that can be a higher intensity or a lower intensity. Does that make sense to you? But the first impression I got was this has to do also maybe with finances, okay? So I would suggest not to go too crazy with this Christmas shit, okay? Or anything like that. I'm not saying be fearful. I'm just saying there may be some little twists and turns up the road here, okay? The other thing is there may be some situations that you encounter that may have you feeling a certain way about yourself. That's actually the worst one to me, more than the finances. I would hope that you catch yourself before anything like that happens, okay? Now, there may be also, I know this isn't reversed, but the first impression is the first impression, and I can't argue with it. I want to caution you about any type of arguments or anything that might really become something that you got to be concerned with, okay? 5 of spades can also possibly speak of a really bad, like, or an altercation, all right? So you want to be careful about that. The other thing here is I see there might be travel for work, okay? This could also be in the form of, like, I don't know what your situation is currently right now, but if you get a job to say, hey, well, we need you over here today and over there tomorrow and over here and over there, that's one form of travel. Another one is I got to go to the next town, or that I got to go from this city to that city to go to work. Okay, and maybe that hasn't been the case, but I definitely also see some travel for work, for your work, okay, whatever your work is. But I also see, first of all, too, there could be an air sign coming at you, okay, maybe even a Libra, okay. But this person's going to be of good nature, good cheer, also be able to give you good advice and stuff like that. And another thing, Candy P, to super chat. Okay, anyways, so the other thing here, I don't know how this makes sense, or how it maybe doesn't make sense right now, but I feel like you're going into the space where it's almost like God Almighty herself is going to stick a new pair of ears on you. It's like you're going to be able to hear people's words in a whole other way. Before, maybe you would hear them, but you wasn't listening, you know, and you would miss things. Okay, well, now I feel like you're going into this space, and I don't know why, okay, that you're going to reach a space where you can actually be more receptive. It's very important, you know, the old saying, there's a reason why God gave us, you know, 2 ears and only 1 mouth, you know. So I feel like there's some shifts going on with just, you know, that aspect of your communication, and I don't know how it's going to take shape or form or whatever, but that's what I have for you, sir. Does any of that make sense to you? Let me see here. Sharice, nice concise question. Does my ex feel bad for what he did, and will he reach out to apologize? All right, so for Sharice, does her ex I see, I like it a lot. All right, so does my ex feel bad for what he did? All right, so does Sharice's ex feel bad? Sharice's ex feel bad? And will he reach out and apologize? Does he feel bad? All right. For Sharice. You know, I'm actually more tempted to say, and I don't know, like sometimes things be creeping through. You ask one thing and then some other shit comes on. I feel like there was a love triangle, or there's some love triangle action going on here with this question, okay? Don't know how, I don't know if it's you, him, both, whatever, okay? He is blocked. Okay, well, that shit will get you blocked. All right? Answer to your question, though, I'm honestly feeling more no on the apologies. I would not hold my breath. Actually, let me see, does he feel bad? That was the first question I posed. But yeah, as far as feeling bad, it's more about feeling bad about okay. Got you. Let me just go back to the Miss Cherie here. It's more bad about like, hey, I feel bad about that you got hurt about it, but as far as the actual act itself, I don't feel bad, you know. And I would, if you get an apology, well, I'll say it like this. How about an apology? Right now, is it probable that she gets an apology? Is it probable that she gets an apology? Because it's more of it's kind of an empty apology. So even if you win, you're really not winning in this situation. Do you understand? I don't know if this whole situation, this mess, involved a fire sign, but yeah, he is gonna reach out, but I also feel that's gonna get stopped. Okay, don't be surprised if he reached out and it may look like, oh, a little, we're gonna crawl before we walk here, and then whoosh, you know what I'm saying? There's some interference. Possibly, maybe even legal interference. Okay, how do I mean that? Well, hey, if somebody gets arrested or something, she's a Scorp. Okay. Oh, he's the Sag. Yeah, there's gonna be some interference, man. Hey, you got a Sag? Yeah, there's gonna be some interference. Oh, he's the cop. Okay, well that makes perfect sense. All right. But does that make sense to you though? Let me see here. Shaman, 05 line. Should I start this business? Others oppose it. You know what? Just off the strength of that question, I think, fuck yeah. Thank you, Miss Sharice. I appreciate you. Should I start this business? Shaman 05 line. Should he start this business? I'll say, is it in his highest interest for him to start this business? Because sometimes even doing something, and if it fails, it's still for your benefit. You know what I mean? I don't believe in all these absolutes usually. But let's just go with the question. All right. Should I start this business? All right. 105. Should a 105 start this business? I should. Aye. Whatever this is, I don't get a really good answer from that. I know others oppose it. And I'm positive that the reason that this is coming out the way it is, it's a no, by the way. It's a no, as you see here, especially at the end here. You may incur also some type of a fucking troublemaker or something somehow through this business, or I don't know, could also be others trying to cock block you in the business or whatever. But this, I'm feeling really honestly, it has really nothing to do with others opposing it. I mean, but there's something else here. So I would have to say, I'll even go a little bit further. No, not at this time. Okay. Timing does play a role in something. So for whatever reason, I would say not just yet. Okay. You might want to check back in maybe next month or something. Perhaps something has shifted or whatever. Does that make any sense to you? All right. Shaman 05 line. Hey, Candy P. What's going on, Candy P? Gotcha, Salon for life. Just a moment. Hey, T Garnet. Um, Jay's trying to find out about my career and love life. Jay's just saying, trying to find out. Okay, I'm so Jay's. I'm tripping. Just saying, trying to find out about my career and love life. Just saying anything you see. Okay, career and love life. Okay. Okay, show me Candy P. You know, I don't have the Cash App, Lily B. I gotta I had a bad experience with Cash App. I gotta start another one, so I will let y'all know as soon as yeah, as soon as we get that situated. Okay. Okay. So Candy P, let's get career and love life. Just a quick glance, see what's happening. Career and love life. Career, love life. All right. Career, love life. Career. Okay. Love life. I'm not really crazy about this reading there, Miss P. Okay. Career wise. I think there needs to be some soul searching career wise, okay? I don't know. I feel like there's a division here with you, okay? And I don't know if the personal relationship has also, the effects of that personal relationship has also bled into whatever the career is, okay? But as it stands now, and remember, this is not set in stone, okay? We're just looking at a probable course of outcome, okay, based on your current present moment energy, all right? And that can subject to change, okay? But I felt the first impression I got when I seen this card is definitely having to do with, I felt it usually doesn't mean this, but we break the rules here. But this felt like a divide, like an emotional split or a tear, in some form or fashion. Now, I do see currently right now, there is a dip coming as far as the work goes. Okay. That's what it's looking like, though. All right. Now, the dip may be because of the actual career or job itself, or it could also be, your own. Because I also feel like physical stress is something here for you that you need to do more me time. You need to have some more me time. You need to do some things more for yourself. And I want to caution you about physical, stress. Ah, I see. Yeah, something about this too. And see, this is, your physicality affects your, obviously your emotions, just like your emotions affect your physicality. So if you're physically been going through something or feeling the effects of stress, the word stress keeps flashing in front of my eyes. That's going to cause, like, for example, there was a change of heart or something. I can see also how this applies to that as far as a career. All right. As long as you have that. Now, some fear is good. I want to tell you that. That means you're dreaming big. Because if it doesn't scare you, then there's something wrong with that. But I also feel in some ways you've been judging yourself based on that own fear that you have. Maybe even being overly critical to yourself where nobody else can hear, but you can hear it. Love life wise, this is what we got going on here. I don't know I don't know if you were dealing with an earth sign, okay? But there may be an earth sign coming up also. Okay? I do feel, honestly, I feel like there's an earth sign coming to you, but it's going to be a false alarm, okay? It's not the one. It's going to be a false alarm. And the reason why it's going to be a false alarm is because I see a 7 of spades here. 7 of spades is also closely related to that 7 of swords. Damn, Mr. Sinister. You want to splash on him. Thank you so much, Mr. Sinister. Yeah, this is also talking about deception, though. You know what I'm saying? Or not knowing the full story about a lot of shit. Sometimes it's not so much deception as it is somebody leaving something out too, or hiding something. But yeah, I do see somebody coming to you, like I said, an earth sign or whatever. But I feel like this person, it's kind of going to be fronting. It's going to be a fake, and they're going to be exposed to you also. So this person may also. Oh, okay, you were Sag. Oh, you were the Sag. Okay. Um, this is also representing here too. As far as within the confines of a relationship, this is also talking about your values, and I feel in some ways, um, just be sure, please don't compromise yourself. If you're in a situation that's actually going to work or not, and where you've been bending the rules and stuff like that for somebody, based on your own. I'm just saying, based on your own rules, your own thing, what you will stand for and what you won't. And sometimes you meet that one, and certain things are really good. It makes you want to overlook certain things, but those certain things are going to come back up again because they're going to be an issue. So please take all that into consideration. It's my intention that this reading serve you to the highest good. Does any of that make sense to you, though? And even though, yes, you are with a sad, I do feel, there's somebody else coming. There's somebody else coming. Now, what you do with that is up to you, Ooh. All right. What we got here? Okay, Salon for life. Gotcha. All right. Thank you all. Okay. Thank you, Miss P. Appreciate it. Salon for life. Hey. Yes, no, Candy P, you don't need no personal problems right now. You really don't. You really don't. Okay, so for Ellie, excuse me, Salon for life, General, got you. Salon for life. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate your patience. Salon for life. What's happening? Salon for life. Ashe. Salon for life. You asked for love and money, okay? Love, money. Okay. Salon for life. Just a moment. Thank you, T Garnet. There's some crazy shit going on with you as far as your love life goes. It's attached to your spirituality anyways. Okay? You got an 11 here. Okay? As far as the numerical value of, this is just the love portion. You know what? You are actually going to find out, you're going to discover actually also what has been most important to you. And that's been very important because a lot of times that will fuck up your relationships and or hinder you attracting somebody. I want to just give a brief suggestion to you, and it's very simple. It may help. I don't know why this is coming through, but if this also resonates with anybody else, y'all can do this too. Get a piece of paper, draw a line in the middle. What are your must-haves? My next lover must-have, or my ideal lover must-have. And then what are my deal breakers? Okay, now the rules with this go, the must-haves, let's say they have 9 out of 10. Okay, you can work with that. But if they have one of your deal breakers, and it's important to go really deep, okay, as far as within yourself. And don't just come off the top of the head and just, I think I have this. No, let it mean something. Like, take your time with it. I feel like that's going to kind of also prepare the road, okay, for this love. Because, other than that, if you don't, I feel you're going to be in a situation or the situation that you might be in now. Oh, for real? Okay, well then, hey, we're in sync. Like the goddamn boy band, all right? Yeah, because you're going to be finding yourself in a situation where, it's going to be feeling like incrementally getting yourself drained, okay? and it's going to be wearing on you. I've seen a lot of this. I'm seeing a lot of this. Okay, as far as money goes, I want to caution you to please don't get in no fights over money, okay? Or somebody. I don't know. I feel like that might be a possibility in some form or fashion. Don't even ask me how, okay? Because I don't know how. All right. But as far as money goes, right now I feel like, or you're about to be in the space where you're in that creative zone, okay? Because creation is instantaneous. Manifestation is usually what takes time. But the creative zone, you're going to have, if you don't have already, some type of a strong, really strong idea as far as money goes. Maybe it's starting something of your own. Maybe it's, deciding that you want to work somewhere else, or I don't know exactly how that's going to work out for you. Okay. But I can tell you right now that you're on the verge of having some fucking major ideas. All right. Thinking about starting another business. There you go. Okay. Now, the takeaway here, too, I feel what might also constrict you is because this is kind of like the cock blocker. So there is a potential cock blocker popping up, and it might have to do with your ability to move around, okay, or to go somewhere that you need to go to complete whatever this master plan is, because it's a solid plan, or whatever this thing is you're cooking up in there is solid, okay. But like I said, there may be, keep moving forward with it, okay? I could just say this, keep moving forward with it, okay? As of right now, there seems to be some type of a bump in the road. Of course there is. Every time we start some shit, there's going to be a bump in the road, International stuff, okay. But they're telling me to tell you to persist, all right? Where did I put the... Oh, here it is. Yeah. So international stuff. Okay. Well, thank you for that. For validating that too. Just keep persisting. There's going to be something else. Like I said, this 8 of clubs is the most powerful that you have. Okay. This is also indicative of overcoming obstacles. All right. So you definitely found that little obstacle you got going on with some international shit going on. There will be a way around it, or through it, or under it, or you know what I'm saying. So just don't give up on that, okay? I want to encourage you to keep moving forward, and also be patient. Leave the door cracked open so the divine can come through and maybe give you an idea you would never thought of, because you're like in that place to get these type of channels, and I know you know that. Absolutely, Someone for Life, you got it. Okay. What we got here? The incomparable LEB. All right, LEB. LEB is in the house. All right, don't get it twisted. LEB's in the house. When is the money situation going to be turned upside down? Okay. First of all, thank you for your question here. Kenny P, I got you again. Thank you. Okay. When's it going to be turned upside down? Okay, is it within this next year? Within this next year. Is it within this next year? Only the truth. Based on everything known and unknown about Miss LEB that I don't consciously know, it's going to be turned around. Okay, so, I'm really getting that it is going to be this year. Okay, I'll show you. I always like to first of all check and see, because somebody could be on a long road, a rough road. Queen Tarot TV, what's popping with you? Thanks for saying hello. These are the cards for that. Not bad, not overly great, okay, but it is a yes. Okay, going from the cups to the club. And club to me is not like, if it was a spade, I'd have to say, I don't know. And remember, it's not written in stone. You, as anything you change right now is going to change the course of things. So, but this 8 of hearts, okay, this is also there's emotional barriers here that you're overcoming. I don't know if you're aware of it, but you're overcoming them. Okay. Now, okay, so let's get a, you know what? I'm going to use this deck for that. Timing wise for Miss LEB, can I get some time on this? What season? Show me the season. All right, show me the season. Sorry about that. For Kivik Daniels. Okay. Got you. LEB, what season? What season, LEB? Based on everything known and unknown right now, this is where the trajectory is leading to. So what season? All right, what season you got? What season? Just a moment, LEB. We're going to find out what season we got. All right. To where it's more of your liking, okay? Just a moment. LEB, what's up? Well, the good news is it's spring, okay? Kivik, I see you too. Good news is it's spring, okay? So you're looking at around sometime in March, okay? So let's just see. I'll do you one better, though. I'll do you one better. All right, for LEB. Can we get some weeks on that? Can we get some weeks on that? Into what we got for that? What we got for that? Things will really be popping the way, okay? And I want to get a message saying, oh my God, remember when I asked you a question in December? Although, don't get dismayed, but hey, things take its own time. Everything has its own gestation period, all right? We're looking at around roughly 11 weeks into spring, okay? All right. Yes. So now we get to Mr. Sinister. Okay. So Mr. Sinister would like to know, quick glance on my finances, love life, and spirituality. All right, let's get it. Got you, Mr. Sinister. Here we go. Matter of fact, Mr. Sinister, tell you what, man. Why don't you just send a third eye laser beam into this, all right? Just boom. All right, there you go. So for Mr. Sinister, let it be real good, all right? What does he need to know? Finance, love, and spirituality. Finance, love, and spirituality. You're getting a 9-card spread, son. Hey, Bory Snow. B Snow, I'll say. B Snow. Oh, okay. Finances are actually looking like they're going to get pretty good here. All right. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it, okay? Just a moment here. All right, 4 diamonds. Okay. So, here we go. For your finances, you got the Queen of Diamonds here. Don't be surprised if you have an earth sign, a woman who might be able to who's going to come forth into your life. She may just have information. I don't know exactly. I know you feel blocked, and I didn't want you to tell me too much, you know. But I'll tell you what, your work is also about to stabilize, okay? Become more like a foundation that you can build off of, okay? I'm not exactly sure what's been going on, but I feel like definitely too that things have kind of seemed like, I don't know, but this is like, you know, a structure, okay, going on here. And you know what's funny? Well, you got 12-12 here, okay? Followed by this Queen of Hearts, okay? Now, your finances will also improve as you tap in to that mode of service. That doesn't mean being a servant or a slave. It's just, how can I serve? How can I give more value? If you look at things through that, whether you're starting your own business or whether you've started your own business or whether you are working for another company, like I said, that particular wavelength, that energetic vibe to be on is going to just propel you. But I got to tell you, financial wise, you're looking actually very, things are going to start moving around for you here pretty rapidly. and in a powerful way also. Love life, I don't know about that. Let me see here. For the love life, I don't know if you're seeing somebody now or if you're not, but I feel like there's going to be an unexpected, if if this is not for whoever you're dealing with now, okay, this is also going to be like an abrupt breakup or some shit, okay? So if you meet somebody, I feel like there's going to be something abrupt that happens. It's going to kind of maybe take the air out of the balloon. You know what I'm saying? Also here, I see a lot of arguments, miscommunications. And this is also due, I feel in some form, in certain situations, I feel, Mr. Sinister, you might not always express yourself, and or you might kind of assume what people call mind reading. I'm sure you've been mind read before, where somebody gets mad at you because of what they think that you're thinking when you're doing something, and they couldn't be farther from the truth, you know? So we're going to want to have, yeah. But this is also what concerns me as far as the love life situation. I see like you going into a situation that may have you, doubting yourself, not feeling worthy, that type of shit. And I would sure hope to shit that you don't get stuck in that trap or having somebody validate you or something like that, okay? Like I said, these are avoidable. These are circumventable, okay? There's different things that you can also do to start to adjust your frequency now, which would change the whole show, okay? Spirituality, you look actually very fucking strong here, okay? Spirituality, you're probably already getting this now, but you're actually moving into this space where you're going to be getting a lot of different channels, okay? Some are just more on the spiritual level, not having anything to do with your humanity. Others will have to do with your humanity, maybe other ideas, other things that want to come into creation through you, okay? But I see a lot of channels, a lot of channels. You may even start to feel, make sure you're grounding yourself too, because you might start to get to feeling crazy, okay? You're getting so many channels. Sometimes some people can't sleep. They can't focus on what they're doing because it's, you get a channel, you start to work on it, and then you start getting more channels, Ayat Nash, thank you. Okay. Also, this right here, I feel like you're also, in addition with all these channels, you're going to discover what it is that you really want. Part of the problem is it's not about you being blocked. It's discovering what it is that you really, really, really want. Giving yourself the permission to say, yes, you know what? I actually want that. I feel like there's something under the surface. Okay, there's the surface shit. I want this. I want that. I want to do this. I want to do that. Okay. But then there's deeper levels. There's always deeper levels. All right. And you're moving into a space spiritually where you're going to find out exactly what it is that you really actually want. And or give yourself permission to say, you know what? I want this. Fuck it. I've been like denying this part about myself, but I want this, Absolutely. Thank you so much too for your feedback. I'm glad it resonates. But yeah, I want to encourage you too. All right. What else we got here? Let me see. Oops. Just a moment, folks. T Garnet. Career and love. Happy holidays. You didn't mail your St. Peter's. Well, tonight is the second night. Okay, remember I told you at the end we're doing a 3-night ritual with St. Nick. Today is the second night of that. So we've already closed. I've taken it off, so I do apologize for that. The Salon for Life, the winter solstice that I am doing is having to do with the St. Nick ritual that I've been talking about, all right. So T Garnet. Career and love. Okay. A general for career and love. Well, then I got you. Salon for Life, I got you. You're in it. All right, you're in it. Okay, Salon, T Garnet. All right, one more time. T Garnet, T Garnet, T Garnet. One more time. T Garnet, T Garnet, T Garnet. Career in love. Career in love. Career in love. Career. I hate when they show up like that. Love. Damn, man. Sorry, T Garnet. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. I don't like the love part. All right. I really don't like the love part at all. Okay, so career wise, there may be some hiccups, okay, with the career wise. I don't know exactly what your position is, what you're going for. 12, 15, which would be a 6, which is talking about, you know, you've given, you give, you give, you give, you give as far as your career. Or maybe you worked and you worked and you worked and you worked. When am I going to get mine? Because you still feel like you're not getting your just due. You know what I'm saying? The numerical value always snitches on you. You know what I'm saying? Or it can get. I find that it often goes deeper. Okay, deeper, deeper, deeper. So this 3 of pet grooming, lots of changes. Right? Okay. So you're going to have actually some more ideas. This may also include, I don't know if you kind of do your own marketing and stuff like that, but real creative ideas as far as marketing go and stuff like that. All right. Now, I don't know who the air sign is or if it's an air sign. Okay. In some ways, I also feel like I don't know, there might be an issue with some type of a competitor. Okay. But lack a long story, or it could just be somebody that doesn't like you, so they want to try and hit you where it counts, your pockets, you know. I do feel like this is a woman. Could be an air sign, but maybe not. But I feel like something that is going to become an issue here career-wise is also going to be slander. Okay, slander. So I would be aware and be cautious of that, because you know, in business, people, all it takes is one shitty customer to really, if not fuck your shit up, like to at least make it more complicated. And I'm sure you know that. Okay. And the reason I'm saying that is because of the result is some type of fuckery out of left field that you could not even imagine. Okay. And when I say certain things, it's just to give an example. Like, let's say you're somewhere, you're doing the pet grooming thing or something, and somehow, some way, one of the pets gets loose and something or whatever, and it's like a fluky type of shit. Okay. Now, I will say this. Let me say it again. It's not written in stone, but what I'm doing is taking a picture of your energy, and we're seeing, based on the current present moment energy, what's going on. So I want to SVM CEO. What's going on? Yeah, you want to be careful about that. Okay, you definitely want to be careful. But I think this could even have been somebody that you formerly work with. Formerly, maybe you were taking care of their pets, or you were employing them, or something. But this is somebody, like, what I'm really getting is a woman who's kind of like saying, hey, yeah, you know, shit, and it's like, oh, well, then I'll go somewhere else, you know, and it can cost you. Yo, YouTube is hiding you from me. Okay, got you, man. Thank you for letting me know that too. Does that make sense to you? Okay, as far as love goes, damn. T. I feel like, if you haven't already, I feel like you're this is where you're heading. I just gotta say it, okay? You're gonna find yourself in some type of love triangle situation, man. All right, that's what I see. You see these two? They're head to head about something. All right, and what is that? That's this. Okay, and I hate to say it. Yeah, fuckboy supreme. Yeah, and I'm sorry. SVM CEO, you got the shittiest timing, blood. Hold on. So, anyways, I definitely see that. Okay, this could be a fire sign against a water sign, although it doesn't necessarily have to mean that. But this is a troublemaking. I feel like this is more you, all right? But this is a troublemaking bitch, okay? So even if there's no relationship now, you might find yourself making a new little friend. And yeah, that friend comes with extras though, all right? And be wary of the fuckboy supreme here, okay? I think you kind of know who this is. Yeah, I think you kind of know who this is. They saying, yeah, she. I don't know exactly what your specific situation is, but it's my intention this reading help you. Shri Baba Shangoti say hello. All right, what do we got here? Does that make sense to you at all, though? Candy P. Back to Candy P. I'll get to you with the free card as soon as I'm done with the super chats. You know? All right. Candy P. Would my spiritual business be successful? I'm going to shuffle that question for you, but I would say, let me ask you that. Is it going to be successful? Are you starting it with the resolve like it's going to be successful, okay? Doesn't matter if I got to do a bunch of this shit, you know? It's going to be successful. I'm going to make it successful, you know? But let's just see where you're at. What's better than being in perfect alignment with your ideal reality? Finding out you're not. Why? Because you can make adjustments, man. That's what life's all about, adjustments. Okay, so would Candy P's spiritual business be successful? Would Candy P's spiritual business be successful? Would Candy P spiritual business be successful? All right, I got you though, SVM CEO. What was I going to tell you? This was the card. I didn't. No. Yes, I got a yes. I got a yes, and I got a yes. It may also involve you moving around a little bit. I don't know if this business, spiritual business, would have you traveling also, but I feel like it's going to actually be a part of that. But yes, I did get a yes for that. Okay, King of Diamonds. Let's see, 18. You know, this is an outcome too. Okay, so I don't know if you've considered this or something, but Spirit keeps telling me one of the key words that you're going to want to consider is partnerships. The magic word for you will be partnerships in some form or fashion. Okay, third eye butterfly. What's going on? Okay, so does that make sense to you, Miss P? All right, let's see what else. LEB, reading for Kivik Daniels. All right.
Okay, we got his question at the bottom.
Awesome.
Look at the chat.
Okay. Okay. Mom's health, family issues, and finance in stocks. Okay. I usually don't like doing health questions, but I will. Remember, nothing is written in stone, and I am definitely no doctor, okay? Not a medical doctor anyway, all right? You talking about love or something? That's different, you know? But, yeah. So, Kivik Daniels. Kivik Daniels' mom. Show me what's going on with Kivik Daniels' mom. Show me what's going on with Kivik Daniels' mom. Health-wise. Shay, what do we got? What you got to say? What do you got to say? Mm-hmm. Okay. You know, I don't know if you're doing any type of intercessory energy work or anything like that, but I want to encourage you to keep on doing that, okay? As far as health, and I don't know exactly what it is, all right? But this is in the outcome position, okay? Now, usually having a spade in outcome position is not the greatest thing, okay? But I feel like something is going to be coming together. I don't know the nature of mom's health problems or something, but I do feel like something will end up coming together in her benefit, as far as health-wise, okay? Something coming together. That's what I keep. I don't know what that fucking means, all right? But something coming together, all right? As far as fuck, let me see if I find you on here. Family issues. Okay, can you show me something about Kivik Daniels' family issues? Haha. I'll take that as a compliment, CEO. CEO. All right. Okay, family issues. From what you said earlier, because I scrolled back. All right. Okay, so family issues. What about the family issues? What about the family issues? Kivik Daniels. All right, for the family issues, Kivik Daniels. Okay. Here we go. Family issues. This is the most important card here. Okay, I don't know if there was something involving a grandpa or a father. All right. And of course, a youngin. But this is overcoming. All right. So whatever family issues, there will be resolved. And I feel like there will be some form of peace, or at least being amicable, at least not being all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I got something positive definitely for that. Finances in stocks. I'm going to answer it that way because usually I get on y'all for these type of questions because that's actually 3 questions. You know what I'm saying? So, but you didn't know, Kivik, you're new. You know what I'm saying? I always encourage people to be very specific because the more specific I can get. Okay. How about in stocks? Can you show an outcome or just show what's probable here as far as finance, especially in stocks? Finance, especially in stocks. Finance, especially in stocks. Okay, just a moment here. Actually, you know what? It's going to look really good, okay, as far as in stocks go. Finances, according to stocks, is actually looking very good. The miracle theme here is 8. 8's all about that money, baby. You know what I'm saying? All about the money, all right? And I feel like in some ways you're going to be learning about yourself because you know what? Something that you've been having going on is actually kind of interfering with getting, because you know intuition does play a big part, I believe. The best stockbrokers are people who do well in the stock. They got a sharpened knife for intuition, okay, and they listen to it. So you are going to also be learning more about your intuition, okay, and you're also going to be learning what's your intuition and what is your bullshit, because we all got bullshit. So the bullshit likes to act, likes to put the hat on and the uniform and say, hey, I'm your intuition, but it's not your intuition. So there is discernment, and you're heading into a season where your discernment of your intuition, of course, a byproduct of that is going to be better investments, making key investments also. All right. Does that make sense to you? Let me see here. SVM? Is that SVM CEO? Hey, SVM CEO. Okay. Need a pool ASAP. Got you. Okay. So we're just going to do a 3-card pool. See what's going on for SVM CEO. What's going on for SVM CEO? I fucked up. All right. SVM CEO General Card Pool. All right, we're gonna see what's happening with you. SVM CEO. All right, SVM CEO, SVM CEO. God damn it. They just got you soul searching like a motherfucker, SVM CEO. You know what I'm saying? You just, yeah. Okay, let me show you your cards, bro. All right. I believe that's how it came out. No, I think this one was reversed there, brother. All right. So check this out, man. I feel like some of this is forecasty, especially this one. This is like having your head in the clouds, okay? Or maybe up your ass a little bit about something. Overly, like, you know, where you ignore some of the things that could go wrong. That's one of the problems with, like, and I'm not saying that this is all you. I'm just saying, like, some people are like, strictly positive thinking, I can't think about nothing. It's like sometimes it pays to take a little time to say, well, what if this did happen, or that did happen, or this did happen? So that way, if some shit does, you're prepared, okay? And I do feel like there might be some disappointment here headed your way, okay? Emotional disappointment, like something you had high hopes for, just okay. And you know what, I don't know what you're dealing with right now, but I feel like there's a troublemaking woman in the midst here too. This could also be referring to somebody at work or somebody affecting you at work also, okay? If this isn't current, this is finna pop off, okay? Looks like. And yes, I was trying to not say this is your baby's mom. Okay? But in the end, SVM CEO triumphs with an even sharper understanding of himself, what's most important. And I know people, they don't take those words seriously, but that's going to affect how you make moves, what moves you make, what moves you say, nah, I'm cool on that. I would have done that a month ago, but now, no, I'm not, okay? I feel like this is more forecasty, though, for you, though, brother. All right? Who else? Oh. I'm trying to see if there was anybody else. Okay. Looks like we are headed. Did I miss anybody? Nope. Okay. So, DJ. DJ. Okay, DJ. What the fuck is you laughing at?
Your face.
Really? Well, laugh at that.
I get to see both views.
Yeah, right. All right.
What they see.
And what you see. All right, so this card is for DJ. All right, DJ. What you got, DJ? What's for DJ? What's for DJ? DJ, there are finances connected with some type of expression for you, okay? What do I mean by that? I feel like you got something inside you that's worth something. What do you got inside of you that you need to express that can bring value to somebody else? Okay? Yeah. So, there you go. I don't know. I think there's something, what you've been looking for outside, I feel like there's something inside you, okay? You just have yet to express it, you know? And I feel like this has to do with some form of expression, okay? Maybe writing, maybe whatever. So, I'm not sure. All right? I'm not sure. Yes, he is. So what? All right? And also, they want me to tell you, DJ, remember this. You can either spend money or you can circulate it. All right? Circulate means it returns back to the point of which it fucking came. Okay? Spend means it's just gone. Okay? So I feel like this had to do with money. All right? Okay. B Snow. B Snow. Card for B Snow. Card for B Snow. We're going to be... Did Kiko get a pull? Is Kiko even here?
Mm-mm.
Dude, every time you come, she's ghost. Okay? You got Kiko repelling or something on you, man. Because every time you come, and I ain't trying to put it out like that, but you know what I'm saying? Every time you come, She's ghost. When you are not here, she's all over the chat. Okay. And I'm like, hey. Yeah. So be Snow. Loretta, you know how I do it. I look at the very bottom. So as soon as I get done with this, I'm gonna look at the bottom. Whoever's like, hey, this one gonna be all right.
How?
Like that. All right. There you go. Okay. Be Snow. You know what this is more than I do. Okay. You're the psychic here. Right on. Thank you, Mrs. Sinister. Appreciate it. It's time to take that leap of faith, okay? I know you kind of just, I don't know if you want to make sure everything's perfect, make sure everything's right. Spoiler alert, there is no, it's not ever going to be right, or nothing. It's time to jump, okay? This is about a leap of faith. It's not even about choosing whatever. Like, you already know what it is. It's like in your queue to do, all right? And that's all you got to do, you know? So that's the message. You already know what it is. You know what it is. They're telling me already. They're like, she already knows what it is. It's just about putting that one foot in front of the other. Danielle Pena. Okay, Miss Snow. All right. Dawn Park. What's up with you, Dawn Park? Danielle Pena. Danielle Pena. Danielle Pena. All right. Danielle. What's up with Danielle? Danielle. Check it out. Okay, Loretta. I got you, Loretta. I got you. D Pena. All right, listen. I feel like you have this could very well be an air sign coming towards you. Okay, and I would have maybe even possibly an Aquarius. Okay, but yeah, this guy's going to be coming at you, and you know what? This guy's going to really stimulate your mind, and it might be romantic, or it might just be a good friendship in which also you. This person is very, very knowledgeable, though. They give you a lot of wisdom. Okay, so I just have to tell you that you got somebody approaching you. He's like, "Hey, what's happening? You like the mustache, don't you?" All right. So yeah. Deep in, does that make sense? Well, it'll make sense to you when it happens. Some of these don't, you know. You're absolutely very welcome. Loretta Deeds. Let's get Loretta Deeds. All right, Miss Deeds. What's happening, Miss Deeds? What do we got, Miss Deeds? Oh. Looks like Miss Deeds may find for one of the free pools you gave. Hey, right on, brother. Well, then it's already in action, Miss Pena. See how these things work. Miss Deeds, you got a relationship coming. You have a relationship coming, okay? It's all about love shit, okay? I don't know if that was on your mind. Maybe you weren't even looking for that right now, okay? But this is definitely happening right now. It's right about to move on in, okay? Some form of, okay, all right. Y'all crazy. Anybody? Hey, you know what? PG. I just pulled because PG's the OG. Okay. Your twin flame. Yes, them damn fucking twin flames. All right. PG. I got you, PG. You know. PG, who you been mad at, man? Who you been mad at? Huh? Because I feel like there is some forgiveness here, but I feel like you're going to. And when you do, I don't know if it's something even, I do feel in some ways too, this is something also, there's some older shit that needs to just be, you know. Yeah, feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Just there's some older shit that also needs to be resolved. Meaning that you just need to forgive, okay? not saying that you haven't, because I also feel like you have been working on certain things and dealing with people. Okay. Queen Tarot, didn't I do your reading?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm done with this, you can go back. I'm not exactly sure where, but yeah. All right. But back to you, PG. I see you successfully doing that, though. I feel like in some ways, by forgiving somebody, it's not about them. Remember, it's about freeing yourself. That's the name of the game. Okay. To get to the next level of this video game, you got to free yourself. Okay. So I want to encourage you too. Okay. I want to encourage you. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Queen Tarot TV. Thank you for stopping in too. Hoponopono. That's another good one too. Um, that's the easy one, and that's why I like it, because you can do it in your head and not have anybody know what the hell you're doing. And yeah, and tapping. You don't know what I'm doing. Hoponopono. Blue Angel XXX. You can ask a specific question if you choose to super chat. Other than that, I can pull a card and we'll just see what comes out for you. Absolutely. Respect, PG. Respect. Card pull for Salon for Life. All right. Card pull for Salon for Life. Oh yeah. You're on it, pretty Ruby. You know about, you got you some go. You know about all the old shit. Yeah. All right. Salon for Life card pull. All right. Salon for Life. This is gonna probably make sense to you. There is this whole vast ocean of, I'm just gonna say it the way Shango says it, crude, okay? Spiritual shit for you connected to some form of your art. What was your artistry? I feel like there was some form of art. I don't know if it's music. I don't know if it's drawing. I don't know what the hell it is. This is the artist card, though. This is the artist card, okay? And they're also telling me it's connected to her art. Even if you don't do nothing necessarily professionally, yeah, healing. There you go. That's an art. God damn it. But yeah, but not just healing, though. There's something else. Like, even if it's something that you do just on your own, nobody even has to know, it affects whatever the other thing is. Like, could be healing to or this or that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But that's what I got for you, Miss Salone. I'm about to wrap it up here. So I'm looking at the bottom of the comments. If there's anybody left that wants a card, Salone for Life, you got that. You notice. All right. Much blessing. Dawn Park wants a card. All right, Dawn Park. All right, Dawn Park. Dawn Park. Dawn Park, Dawn Park. What we got, Dawn Park? Dawn Park. What needs to come through for Dawn Park? What do you want to tell Dawn Park? What do you want to tell Dawn Park? What needs to come through for Dawn Park? Blue Angel XXX. All right, Dawn Park. Dawn Park, you're going to want to be careful. Okay? You're going to want to be careful. Specifically, I'd say within the next 2 weeks, stretching it 3 weeks. You're going to want to be careful because there is a very strong probability that you might find yourself in some situation where you got to throw them hands. Okay? All right? I feel like this has to do, and this could even be random, okay, or something like that. And I'm not telling you this to make you afraid or whatever. Sometimes just becoming aware of things can start to alter and shift things. So I want to tell you this, though. Like, this is like real beef type of thing, though. And if it isn't like an altercation where, like, we throwing hands and shit, then it's pretty up there, though. Okay? It's pretty up there. That's what they keep telling me is just, so the other piece of advice here is also, if you can circumvent it, I would strongly suggest you circumvent it. I don't know if this even makes sense to you right now from the position that you're at, and I hope that this totally falls flat, or that something happens within you where you kind of like switch off to another timeline reality where this is not even a factor. Does that make sense? See, SVM CEO. What's my job prospect looking like? SVM CEO job prospect. Smooth Vision. Smooth Vision Media.
I think it was the last one.
The one I did, no, but Miss CC Ryder, who's not here. Oh, he did? Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. Had to ask. Okay, so let me get Mr. SVM CEO out the way here. SVM CEO. What's the job prospect looking like? One more time, what is the job prospect looking like? Are you on the market there, SVM CEO? What's it looking like? Just show me nice and simply for him. Make it easy. Two years now. Aye. Well, SVM CEO, I feel like this might be a little bumpy, man. A little bit. Here's your cards. All right. Now, you know what? I'm tempted to say 2 years now. That might be it. Well, yeah, Don Park. I don't know how you get when you're drunk there. You might be a happy drunk. You might be one of them rowdy ones. Yeah. Okay, but you see here, this is also, of course, about increase and, the whole job thing. The numerical value here is 3. This is the outcome position. This is kind of what I'm most, and you know what? I feel like some type of irreconcilable difference. I don't know, man, may affect that. I don't know how. I don't know exactly how and by who is this actually talking about, okay? But this right here is, I feel like in some ways, yeah, but you might feel like divided, like, man, I got no time, or divided between 2 jobs, okay? So I do feel that something is going to, something's going to come through for you, all right? I will say I feel some turbulence. I feel some bullshit around it, though, man. I don't feel like it's going to be easy, man. I wish I could tell you, yo, bro, like next week you're gonna walk out and fucking find the job you've been really, really waiting for, All right. I do feel, it's gonna pick up or something, but something about this new job coming is gonna have you feeling divided like a motherfucker. Like, I don't care. Maybe it has to do with your time, or maybe you're gonna try and keep the other job or do whatever. I don't know, but it's gonna have you feeling divided as shit. All right. Divided as shit, but you got the strong mind here for it and ideas. You might be led somewhere else. So this is the saving grace that you got here, SVM CEO. Because the other 2 cards, no bueno, man. Okay, so I keep seeing Smooth Vision Media. Smooth Vision, do you have a question? What is your exactly question? Can you put it in one thing? 2 years now? Like you all over the...
SVM CEO, he said.
Don't forget my last super chat, yo.
It's me, bro. It's SVM CEO.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Smooth Vision Media. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? All right.
It's me, bro.
Bruh, it's me. Shit. Like moving to another state. Hey, man, that could be a point of division for you, too. I don't know what the point of division is. I just know what they showed me was you feeling like someone just ripping your shit in half, man. Oh, okay. Smooth. I should have caught it with the smooth, man. I should have caught it with the smooth. Yeah. All right, well, we are going to conclude this evening, but I want to tell everybody who joined and who's still here now, I greatly appreciate you. I'll do one last call. Anybody else want a card? Salon for life. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make the show. You know, y'all make the show. Peace and blessings, PG. You got this, PG. You got this. All right. Queen Taro, I appreciate you. We appreciate you. You know, that's real spit. Real spit. No, I'm in a card pool, Mrs. P. Did you?
Smooth, you gonna do the class again?
I'm gonna do the class again. I wasn't doing a class actually. It was more of a coaching session. Yes, we're gonna be gearing up. We're gonna be dropping. Of course, New Year's is the time. Everybody, that's when you're gonna want it, need it most. You know what I'm saying? I'll do a new super chat. Super chat. Okay, so I guess so. Let's do that then. I would have pulled a card for Candy P. Let me see here. All right, because then my only thing with this Queen Tarot is I have no problem doing that like any other time. Yeah, absolutely. I feel you. It's just once I do that, then it's like I gotta be fair. So the fairness kind of binds me. You know what I'm saying? It's got me bound up. You see what I'm saying? Because then if I do it for one, I gotta do it for else. I'm an asshole. I'm a jerk. I'm favoritism. You know what I'm saying? You see? Even Smooth Vision is like, yeah, like, because that's the way it is. People will get butt hurt and shit. And I'm not trying to necessarily, on purpose butt hurt nobody. Okay. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Next time we'll definitely, you know what? I will be back on tomorrow. Okay. So if there's, I want to see if I can get on maybe earlier, but I doubt it. And if not tomorrow, definitely Sunday. I want to get it when the sun's still out, daytime, because, but if you subscribe, hit that bell, you'll get the thing, you know what I mean? So that way when I come on, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much. Subscribe. There you go. Blue Angel. Appreciate that. I got you. No, you won't. Yes, I will. Yeah, I will. YouTube hid you from me. You know what? They be on some, I don't know what the hell they be doing on. You know what I'm saying? When you deal with this type of shit, as you know, any of y'all who got to, your things on different platforms, then platforms can change their mind about anything, make up a rule, do whatever the fuck they want. They can just shut you down if they want. They ain't got to tell you anything. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Yep, sometimes don't get the notification. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. And it's like hard to talk to somebody at YouTube. Maybe, possibly. I don't think I'm gonna do the Patreon though, but I do got something else that I am cooking up. Okay, so just be patient. But for now, make sure you hit that bell button. So just in case they want to play nice and let you know that I'm live, so that way we can hang out and shit. I'll be back, like I said, tomorrow. So peace. All right. So I wish everybody happy Freaky Friday. Get your freak on. I know for some of y'all it's already Saturday. We'll make it a sexy Saturday then. All right. Shit, for God's sake. Peace and blessings, though. All right.